When a man meets a woman, he knows off the bat if she's wife quality, if she's somebody that he can see himself with, or if she's not. However, he's not going to act off of impulse. He still want to watch you.
When I'm dating somebody, I'm always like, the last person I dated was in her early 40s. And I was like, well, even if I did want to have a kid with this person, it wouldn't be for 5 years. Mm-hmm. So like,
Why?
Because I wouldn't trust somebody I've known for less time than that to have a child with them.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to find out in 5 years that you wouldn't find out in one?
The type of person they are. Like
in a year, you're not going to think you're going to see everything?
I've known people for 5 years who have stolen from me, done horrible things to me that I would not have thought.
If you date somebody for 6 months and then move in together and live with each other for another 6 months, I really feel like you're going to know.
Like moving in is totally different. Like I would move in with somebody after 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But when it comes to having a fucking child and I'm saying I want to have you in my life for the rest of my fucking life, there's no way I would know someone for less than 3 years and be like, we should have a kid together. No fucking way.
So I'm just living on the edge in your world, aren't I?
So I saw this video when I was actually scrolling through the wonderful world of TikTok, and I wanted to give my point of view on this video. So, this woman is basically, she's asking, well, if you've ever watched The Sopranos and you know who these two people are, but basically she's saying to him, they're talking about having children, and he's saying that he was with a woman who was in her early 40s. He knows that he's definitely, like, his time limit before he can even think about having children with a woman is 5 years. And he's like, well, she's going to be about 45. That's not going to work for me. And instantly, she's like, well, what do you mean that's not going to work for you? Why not? And he's saying, I could not be in a relationship with somebody for any less time than 5 years and decide that I want them in my life for the rest of my life, especially in the realm of having a child. She had an opposing argument that she thinks that you will know somebody to the best of their ability in a year. And I completely disagree. I disagree that you should move in with somebody after 2 to 3 months. I disagree that you know somebody wholeheartedly in a year. I disagree with all of that. Okay? And that's just my personal opinion. I strongly believe that you need that representative to wear off. And sometimes there's going to be situations that are going to arise that is going to show you who that person really is. And, whether you tell them no, whether they lose their job, whether they lose their source of income, whatever the case is, you need to really vet and see somebody. And in my personal opinion, the vetting process cannot last for 3 months, for 3 to 6 months. That's my opinion. And I don't even think there's a time frame to put on it. I just think it's something that you just have to know how long it's going to take you to know that other person. And if we want to bring up, well, sometimes they can know somebody for 20 years and then they just act crazy or they just do the most. Okay, but is that the majority of the time? Or is that the anomalies? And is that also a situation where this person, they knew who this person was, but they chose to overlook the red flags? Because we have a lot of people who do that too. There's a lot of people who get into relationships, the same red flag been waving real hard, and they were just mesmerized by the love. And then they realize, oh, wait, this is a problem for me 20 years now. But it doesn't mean that this person is doing anything differently than they've been doing. This is why it is important for women in their younger years to look about starting relationships or, trying to align themselves in the right spaces to get married. This is the exact reason. You don't want to wait until you done had fun for your 20s and 30s and now you're 40 trying to, vet somebody, and now you're hurrying up down the aisle in 3 months because you just want to be married. How do you think that is going to end in the result? Like, do you think that's going to end positively? Do you think that that's going to end in longevity? It takes more than just two people sitting down and saying, I like you, you like me, our, goals align, our mindsets align, our this align, our that. All that is perfect on paper. However, you need to see how somebody moves again and how they act when they're upset, when they're happy, when they're sad, when they wake up, when they go to bed. And I think that time is necessary. Time is absolutely necessary. And for the opposing arguments of, you know, the people who will say, well, sometimes it will work out, sometimes it can. But if we look at statistics and numbers and how many broken homes there are and how many, women are the ones who are filing for divorce. And if we look at all of those things, can we say that the majority of it working out lasts or that it doesn't? Like, which one is the majority? The people who last or the people who it doesn't last for? That's what we have to take into account. That's very key. Another thing is, you know, when he was saying, you know, he was just talking about being, having a child with someone. But the whole point is that we need people to be married before they have children. I understand things happen. I understand that you cannot paint life with one brush. I completely understand that. I completely get that. However, when it comes to trying to create healthier lifestyles, when it comes to trying to revive the lifestyles of community and family oriented and marriages, we want to make sure that we are not constantly creating the same exact lifestyles that we say that we don't want. And in doing so, in getting with people and understanding them and in knowing them for real, it's easier to make better decisions. You can see somebody doing something and say, yeah, I don't know. Based off of the way that they do this, yeah, I don't know if that would work out. Get a pet first and see how it works. Like, get a pet. The thing is, when a man meets a woman, he knows off the bat if she's wife quality, if she's somebody that he can see himself with, or if she's not. However, he's not going to act off of impulse. He still want to watch you. I still want to watch her keenly. I want to see if she's as respectful as she seems. I want to see if she's as nurturing as I think she is. We have to be able to, again, you cannot be 10 toes down and say, I know this person in and out because you knew them for 4 months. That ain't gonna fly with me. Okay, I just don't believe so. I think that there's so much more digging that is necessary. But I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.